It's your boy Prizm Gawd, and I want to welcome you guys to Prizm Gawd TV. This is episode 2, and you know how we do. We're going to bring it to you true and ready to go, baby. So look, I'm going to talk to you guys about resellers. Hold on. I can't even remember what I was talking about today. Uh, what's it again? Oh, resellers versus collecting. Yeah, right, collector. All right, so check this out. Resellers versus collecting. Are you a reseller or are you a collector? If you don't know the difference, let me explain. So, a reseller is somebody who buys something and sells it for more than what they paid for it, right? A collector is somebody who buys something no matter what the price and they hold on to it without, with no care about the value of what it may, because to them, most of the time it's priceless, especially when you're a fan, right? So, I'm gonna talk to you about, I'm gonna make it very simple for you because I'm gonna talk about me personally. Am I a reseller or am I a collector? And you guys are gonna figure this out for yourself at some point in time and identify where you belong in this hobby. Um, I'm a little bit of both. I feel like I'm more of a collector. I'm like 70% collector, 30% seller because I really hate the process of being a salesperson and posting ads and pushing stuff on eBay and putting stuff on OfferUp and going, I hate that aspect of it. But as a collector, I love going to shows and seeing cards I've never seen before. I love going to Facebook page, seeing what people have pulled. I even love watching people pull stuff on random, box breaks and razzes. So, I mean, that aspect of it is pretty cool in my opinion. But I have to sell stuff to buy more stuff though, and that's the part that sucks. I hate that. But Miss Prism got it; she likes it. So, I'm going to talk to you about like a couple of different cards. But before I talk about those couple of different cards, I want to say something that's very important. Be trying to figure out where you fall in line with being a collector or a reseller. It's make sure if you're going to sell something, be okay with it being gone and have no regrets. Have a short-term memory. Because prime example, you literally can sell something for $5,000. Or in this case, let's talk about the LeBron James that sold about a week ago that sold for 1.8 million. I think a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken, by someone who posted an ad on Instagram saying that they own that card. They sold it for $47,000 about 4 years ago. 4 years later, it's $1.8 million. What's it going to sell for the next time? Are you a collector or are you a reseller? If you have $5,000 into it, why wouldn't you sell for $47,000? If you got $47,000 into it, why not sell it for 1.8 million? Would you hold it? Would it be worth more in the future? Who knows? But I will say this. LeBron James is ideally the second greatest player of all time besides Michael Jordan. And maybe we can slide Will Chamberlain in there. So hypothetically speaking, he could be number 2 or 3. Depends on who you like. Or Kobe's in there. So with that being said, he's ideally the number 2 greatest player of all time. Why not keep the best card of all time? That's just my opinion. So we're going to talk about these cards, right? So I pulled out a couple of random cards because I wanted to make it very, I don't want to be too biased. So I did include the Zion Spectre base card variation. Also included Rui Hachimura out of Obsidian. It's an RPA patch number 249, okay? And I also wanted to include the Topps Chrome LeBron James PSA 9, okay? And Tim Duncan 9.5 Chrome. I'm sorry, Topps Chrome. And then Anthony Davis Prizm BGS 10 Chrome, okay? I'm sorry, Prizm. Now let's talk about this here now, right? So the reality is in my opinion, as a collector, I have to think, and what I'm not going to say as a collector, I'm going to say as an investor. This is because I go back and forth with this now, right? So as an investor, I'm thinking to myself, like, how good is Anthony Davis? Well, he's probably like a 5 or 6 time All-Star, a potential Finals MVP. He's probably going to win a championship this year. So why would I sell him? Why would I sell? I have no clue why would I sell this. Okay, and I think when I bought it, I think I paid $1,500 for it. I think current value of it now is like $3,500 to $4,000. And that's within the last month. Why would I sell it? It hasn't done anything yet. So in this case, I'm a collector. So I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe I'm a collector or I'm an investor. I don't know. let's just say I'm a collector for now because I actually like Anthony Davis because I'm from Chicago. So I'm going to collect him, right? Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan Chrome, right? It's a 9.5. It's actually one of the argumented the best power forward of all time, or at least the top 5, right? I think it sells for about $500 to $600. I believe I have $500 to $600 into it. I'm not really a big Tim Duncan fan. I think I bought it just because of the nostalgia of it being a piece that could be worth more money in the future. So in this case, this is a sell for me. I think honestly, this was more an investment piece to hopefully make money in the future, but I didn't make as much as I wanted to make. So, hey, it'd be one of those things, do I want to sit on it for a long period of time or do I want to keep it? So for me, I'm a sell for Tim Duncan. So that's just my personal opinion. All right. So next, the iconic Topps Chrome LeBron James PSA 9. Boy. I got some stories to tell you about this one. I could have bought a PSA 10. I'm not sorry. Was it a PSA 10? It was a BGS 9.5 Topps Chrome base last year at the Nationals in Chicago for $800. Man, I'm sure you guys got many stories like that. I went to go get cash. It was gone as soon as I got back. That card has plagued me for a year because because the cards I got after that were base, and I think I paid $400 for one and probably $600, $700 on the other one, and I never could 9.5 them. And this is the best grade I have is a PSA 9. Okay? So with that being said, that card has plagued me, and I think now it's probably valued around $10,000 from last year, $800 to $10,000. So if you're asking me about should I sell LeBron, I don't know why anybody would sell LeBron. I have no clue. So I'm holding LeBron. Rui Hachimura. So this is Obsidian. I know it's not considered top tier product, but with the prices that have escalated in the hobby this year, boxes are through the roof. I think right now you're paying Obsidian's probably anywhere from $700 to $900 a box. Probably first off the line is probably closer to $900. I think the regular hobby boxes might be maybe $500 to $600, maybe $700 range. Depends if you're in a Raz. With that being said, Rui Hachimura, I've seen him play. Not really a big fan. So for me, I'm more of an investment aspect of it. People love Rui. I think he has a lot of Japanese appeal. Not Japanese appeal, but international appeal. So for me, he's just I think he's a sell for me. I'm not really a big fan. I'm not a Washington Wizards fan. Not really a big fan of his game. So that's just my personal opinion. So for me, he's a sell, right? So I'm not obviously a collector, Rui. Finally, the iconic Zion Williamson, right? So Zion Williamson, my gosh, I've been a fan of as far as I can remember. I almost literally, he came to Atlanta for the high school All-American game. I remember I was asking my friend if he wanted to go see him. He didn't want to go see him, and I regret it to this day. But goodness gracious, man, this kid has been a monster since I've seen him. Okay, seen him play. Very high expectations of this kid. This kid can hit the ceiling in a heartbeat. Like, it's one of those things where Zion can put up 40 tomorrow and his cards are worth $10,000 in a matter of a week. Or right now, I think PSA 10s have skyrocketed to almost $900, right? As a PSA 10. Base are almost getting up to $250 again. Like, it's getting to the point to where this kid hasn't played yet. And to me, why would you sell? This kid hasn't even showed you his best game yet, which is his defense. And once he hasn't even dunked on anybody yet. Can you imagine what his cards will do once he dunks on your favorite player? Wow. So, to me, he's a hold. I'm a fan of his game. I love the kid. And that's just my personal opinion. I love Zion. It's a good kid. So, with that being said, just talking about those few cards, I think when you're trying to figure out if you are a collector or a reseller, it really is all down to a personal opinion. Do you like the kid? Do you like the card? Do you think their game's going to expand? How far you think they'll go? Or are you just a fan of the player? At the end of the day, collect what you like. That's the most important thing I can tell you. I love this card game. So For me, I'm a collector. What are you? Peace.